And hope for the best. Okay. When do you think you're ready to start? Have you...
I am ready to start. We'll I mean, anytime. We'll just do a 3-2-1. Though, we'll obviously just bear in mind that my video is my video is behind my audio, so basically, if it comes to a point where we need to judge, just know that when I say OK is when I actually press A, but it'll show up as like 3 seconds
Have
later.
you selected new game?
Yes.
Okay, who the hell should I be? I'm gonna be Luigi. Okay, let's say 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. I made Toad because he has the fast running speed.
You can skip the first cutscene, by the way.
Already done. Though. Okay. I haven't played this game in forever, but I like it. Oh crap, I'm supposed to press A. Well, yeah. I'm stupid. Yeah, I like this game a lot, but I understand why people were like sort of disappointed in it though, because it is a bit I don't know what's the best way to describe it. It's not very exciting. Like, oh, it's the one we already did on the 3DS.
Safe.
But, you know.
Safe.
Yeah, that's why 3D. That's why Odyssey was nice, but it's a shame though, because this is like a good game. I think it's a shame that this was like the Mario platformer on the Wii U, because it wasn't a very like interesting one. It would have been better if there was like another Mario game, because I know Nintendo's got the thing where they don't like.
I think this game has better music than Odyssey, but in terms of ambition, I think Odyssey had more ambition.
I think they both got pretty good music.
Yeah, I never really gelled with the music too much in Odyssey.
I think they both have fantastic soundtracks. I don't know which I like more. I think maybe I like Odyssey a bit better, just because I don't know, just because I like it feels a bit fresher. It still feels like Mario, I guess. I know I like Mario Odyssey, but we're not.
Remember, to beat the game, you have to get a certain amount of the star thingies.
Oh yeah, I'll go back if needed, but thanks for reminding me.
But you may, it's faster to not. I'm not gonna make it a rule to get any of them, just get whatever. Just beat the level, that's all I care about.
No, I did forget about that, thanks for telling me.
You're way ahead of me, by the way.
Oh crap. I mean, it's probably because I'm playing as Toad, because Toad runs faster.
Yeah, fuck me, didn't think of that one. Probably should have chosen Toad.
I think you can change.
Yeah, but not for the first level you can't.
I think you can. Well, once you get to the world map. Neither of us are speedrunners of this game, so...
No, but I am a speedrunner for Odyssey, so...
Yeah, he speedruns other Mario games, but not this one. Which is good, so we're both kind of a little bit blind. I do like...
And also, no skipping the worlds.
I don't even remember where the cutscenes are. The skips are, I mean. Oh, I know that. Actually, I remember there's one in this level, but no, I won't get it.
And also, we're doing every single level.
Including like the ones where it's like, oh, go to this level or this level, like.
Yeah, the Captain Toad levels.
Oh, we're doing the Captain Toad levels?
Yeah.
Oh, so we're doing literally every level. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I lost my cat tower though. That's a little sad. Oh, I can actually. I had one in the bag. I'm stupid. Well, hi.
This game looks so fucking good, though.
It does look good. A little homogenized, but not bad looking.
Yeah, I'm actually playing this on an emulator because I couldn't get the capture card to work, so I'm playing it at 4K. And
didn't you say you got a new one?
I did, but it's not coming, and I can't be asked to wait.
That's fair enough.
And also, I kind of want to experience this game on a better resolution, so you know. And it's running well, so you know.
Well.
And I can barely hear what I'm saying. Probably should turn my volume down. On my microphone, not my... On the TV.
I mean, I don't know how... Does Nintendo correct... I mean, I only sort of like to emulate if I can get the ROM myself, like, rip it myself, I mean, but... Does Nintendo... How hard does Nintendo crack down on Switch emulating? Because I know a lot of people do it. But, like,
I mean,
they ban
emulating
streamers?
is very legal, but I don't know about ROMs, getting them Switch ROMs.
Well, emulation itself isn't illegal. It's
Yeah.
how you get the ROMs that's piracy.
Yep. And I totally dumped this fucking ROM. Totally got a ROM dump.
Oh boy. Yeah, I've never played the Switch version of this. This is I bought it for this stream.
And it was a good purchase, because now we get to play Bowser's Fury as well. You
I
get
haven't
two
played
amazing Mario games in one amazing package. Sort of like that other game that we will not mention today.
whatever game. I actually don't know what you're talking about.
You know, the other one that has multiple Mario games.
Oh, yeah, that was. That is definitely not one of Nintendo's finest moments. Like, it's just reeks of artificial scarcity.
And artificial intelligence. Because they used AI to make the graphics better.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh. And yet it's
Unlike
still...
in like Mario 64 and the textures, they're like...
Well, I know they upscaled it, but I didn't know they did it with AI.
Well, I'm assuming they did. I mean, unless they redrew them all, which I doubt. You know.
I mean, they might have just had the original assets lying around or something.
Maybe. I don't... They look very artifacty. Like, they look like they've been AI upscaled. According to...
Usually it's kind of... I mean, I thought it looked okay. But,
I mean, they didn't do the textures themselves, they did like the UI stuff. Like the Mario's face on the screen.
that probably wasn't too hard. They probably didn't do... I wouldn't be surprised if they did that by hand, because that wouldn't require as much resources. I just hate that, like, not only did they not put, like, a ton of effort into it as, like, a package, like, in terms of, like... Well, I mean, they put it... I mean, it's not like it's unpolished entirely, it's just... I don't know, it would have been nice if they were, like... Be nice if they, like, redid Mario 64 to run at, like, 60 FPS or something.
Well, you can play Mario 64 at 60 FPS.
Yeah, because they... There's, like, the decompilation or something, right?
Yeah. And on the 3DS.
On the 3DS?
Yeah, you can play the PC port on the 3DS at 60 FPS.
Oh, right. I thought you meant, like, officially. I was confused.
Well, kinda. If you count the DS
As in,
version.
like, Nintendo released it for you to play on the 3DS.
I mean, kinda, if you count the DS version.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that didn't run at 60, though.
No, but...
I like
it did
this,
run.
What?
It did run.
Yeah, it did. It was awful. Oh, it's really awful. Oh yeah, I died like 3 seconds before I died to the screen just now. Yeah, I don't know. This game is sort of... I feel like this... I don't really know what the general consensus on this game is, but I know that, like, the Wii U was definitely, like... I definitely think the Wii U, and I guess to some extent maybe the Wii as well, was, like, peak of homogenized Mario. Like, of just... everything just being really static and uninteresting. I'm so glad they kind of broke that with Odyssey.
Well, they haven't done anything since, really.
Yeah, that's because of their whole one major game in a series per console thing. We probably won't see next Mario until whatever the next Nintendo console is.
Yeah. I'm hoping they make something that's really, like, groundbreaking, that's even, like, bigger than, like, Galaxy.
Well, Odyssey
Because-
was bigger than Galaxy.
I wouldn't say it was. I thought
Odyssey
Galaxy was
unlocked,
more
like-
grand.
I don't know, Odyssey felt pretty grand to me.
Yeah, but instead of them going to space, they went to like just the normal worlds and stuff.
Yeah, but it's a bunch of unfamiliar.
Mm.
I don't know, I thought it was. It felt grand to me. I liked it.
I don't like the anime music in the game though. I thought
I
that was a
love,
bit.
I love that. It's like one of my favorite things in the
No.
game.
I thought that was a bit of a jump the shark moment.
How so?
Because it just doesn't. I didn't think it felt like Mario. The song at the ending. I didn't feel like it felt like Mario. It felt weird.
I mean, it didn't feel. I don't know. I like it. I'm glad they did it because Mario just felt way too homogenized. I thought, you know, between Mario U, Mario 3D World, I don't know, it just felt really. Everything just felt really static and plain.
Well, the way I see it is, I'd rather a Mario game than no Mario game.
Well, I'd say Mario Odyssey was a Mario game.
Yeah, but like we haven't had any new 2D Mario games in a while. I mean, New Super Mario Bros. U was the last one, and that came out 11 years ago, so...
I just got bored of the new Super Mario Bros. Games. I thought the first one was nice, and they just did it too much. I got tired of it.
I liked the 3DS one a lot.
I know, it's not like they were bad games, they just all felt kind of the same to me.
Well, the thing about that one is it's like, it has a unique, like, gold kind of thing, twist to it.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say that made it feel like a completely different game, though. It was just a slight twist on the same game. It still felt like another New Super Mario Bros. Game, which, I mean, if for people who want that, great, but...
Yeah, I like 2D
I don't know.
platformers.
I like 2D platformers, I just think they got a bit homogenized. I don't know, I like
They need to
Odyssey.
make Mario Bros. 4.
I mean, they kind of already did, didn't
No.
they? Isn't that not basic? Yeah, I mean, that's basically what every 2D Mario after Mario Bros. 3 was.
Yeah, but they didn't make a game called Mario Bros. 4. They haven't like evolved from Mario 3, really. They haven't made that big like leap.
I don't think. I mean, how is Mario World not just a Mario 4?
Well, I would say Mario World is kind of like its own thing.
But I mean, it's the same thing though. You platform, you get power-ups.
Alright, let's say Mario World is Mario 4. How about they make Mario Bros. 5? How about that?
I would point you to New Super Mario Bros. At that
Yeah,
point.
but that's more like a version. That's just more like a copying of the ideas from Mario 1 and 2.
Wait, so what you're saying is you think you don't want this game to be different, but you also don't want it to be the same?
No, I'm saying that they should make a game that like adds new ideas, but it's a 2D Mario game that is just has new concepts and ideas and like
Which
evolves
is-
the series.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I mean, that's why I got
And
tired
I'm
of
not saying that I want a game like New Super Mario Bros. I'm saying if they were gonna make a Mario Bros. Game, at least we got that one instead of nothing at all.
I agree. I mean, that's kind of what I was saying. Like, that's why I got tired of New Super Mario, because it was just kind of the same game over. I mean, I even kind of felt like that when they made Rayman Legends, honestly, and I love Rayman, but I was like, well, it's just a prettier Rayman Origins.
Well, the problem with that game is I find it's too fast-paced, and I don't really like fast-paced platformers. I like the slow ones, the more grounded ones.
I love fast-paced. Grounded. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
like
say
Donkey-
Mario was grounded.
Well, I'd say it's more grounded than Rayman Legends. You're not like jumping all over the place and running everywhere.
Yeah, you never run and jump in Mario.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's like it's more
It's-
based on like landing on stuff than like hitting enemies and stuff. It's not really about attacking anything or like because it's a lot more in Rayman Legends, especially in the challenge mode. It's a lot more hectic and insane.
Oh, well, challenge mode is like a whole other thing, though. Oh,
I have PTSD from
I get what
that
you're saying.
fucking mode. I got like the platinum and it took so long to do that. I died.
Challenge modes I find were more of a post-game thing. Though the ending to that game, the ending to the story mode in that game was really underwhelming.
I think Tropical Freeze is the best one, though.
Best
If they could make a Mario game like Tropical Freeze, then it would be great.
What would a Mario game like Tropical Freeze?
I mean, in terms of the level design.
You mean in terms of like 2D Mario, but in
Yeah.
like an actual different take and not like. No, I agree. That would be cool. 100%.
I just want a Mario game that like evolves the series and is like the new next step, like how Mario World was.
You like a 2D one, you mean?
Yeah, a 2D one. I'm not talking about 3D. I'm just talking about
Yeah.
2D.
No, no. In that case, no. I 100% agree. I think that would be awesome if they did that. And they need to. There needs. I agree. When they do 2D Mario again, they definitely should make it like different. Don't just make it another new Super Mario Bros. Game.
Yeah. I remember people being so annoyed when they announced Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze because it was like, oh, it's beneath them to do that. It's
What do you
too
mean by-
easy of a game for Retro Studios to make.
Oh.
But
I
Donkey
thought
Kong
that
Tropical Freeze is like the best game ever made, probably. Or one of them.
I heard people say it gets kind of tough near the end.
I mean, it
I thought,
is. I mean, no, not easy in difficulty. Easy as in, like, it's not very ambitious for Retro Studios to make.
Oh, is in like because they already did Donkey Kong Country Returns?
Yeah, people wanted, like, something that was, like, a new, like, insane, like, game instead
I
of
mean,
just
I
another Donkey
understand
Kong.
that, but I do think Tropical Freeze looks like a good game. But I get what they're saying, though.
I'd rather that than no game whatsoever, like they have been doing for the last 10 years.
Yeah, I definitely think we're due for a new 2D Mario game that isn't. New
No, I'm
Super
talking about
Mario.
Retro Studios and how they haven't made a game since
Oh,
2014.
really? Not even like a non-Donkey Kong game? Like,
No.
alright.
Tropical Freeze came out in 2014.
Yeah, you might. I can't see where you are, but you might be ahead of me.
I'm fighting Bowser.
Oh, you're definitely ahead. I got distracted. Oh no. Well, I'm just gonna. I wasn't too worried about. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a particularly competitive person.
You should try at least.
It's not that I'm not. I don't. I mean, it's not that I'm not trying. I'm just kind of having fun because I haven't played this game in a while.
I'm just really good at the Captain Toad levels because I'm obsessed.
I didn't even do Captain Toad. I forgot that they give you a ton of stars, and I went and did Nessie level again to get more stars. So that was my mistake. Alright, so I should be allowed into Bowser's house now.
Hotel Mario.
It's that creepy Bowser's laugh.
It's
Alright.
like Hotel Mario.
Yeah. Now that's a game we need an HD remaster of.
You know there's like a Wand of Gamelon on PC?
Really?
Yeah, somebody made a PC port of both. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
somebody recently made a Zelda Adventure Game Boy remake.
Zelda's Adventure, I think. I mean, because Zelda's Adventure just doesn't look like Zelda at all. That game is bizarre.
I mean, it's like an FMV game, kind of.
Yeah,
And like it uses like live action textures and
and live action footage as well. Weird, really weird idea for a Zelda game. Like, there's nothing. It doesn't look like Zelda at all. Really bizarre game. That was strange that those games existed at all. Really. I'm so bad at this.
imagine if Nintendo made the PlayStation and then
Oh, they almost did, didn't they?
they had two different consoles at the same time, the PlayStation and the Super Nintendo. Imagine how much money they would have.
Yeah.
If they just dominated the entire gaming industry, there would be no competition.
I mean, I already feel like Nintendo wants less money, though, because I feel like there's a lot of things they could do to... Like, there's just so many old games they could just re-release.
Well, they're managing to make money by doing literally nothing. I mean, look at the Mario movie.
I mean, they had a lot of creative input on that film, apparently.
Yeah, but they didn't. Most of the budget was from Illumination, and they got 50% of the profit of the movie.
You can tell that they did have some sale.
Yeah, they got Funky Kong to fart.
I do not remember that.
Me
I
neither.
heard someone say that it was impressive that they didn't have farts in the Mario movie earlier. So I don't really watch any Illumination movies. I think that might actually be the first one I've seen. Like, I've never seen Despicable Me or Minions. And I don't know what else they made.
I unfortunately have.
I heard Despicable
I watched the first one at the cinema and then the second one on a plane. Because I
heard
was so
Despicable
bored.
Me was good though. I never saw it, but I heard it was actually good.
It's okay, I guess. I haven't seen it like since it came out. But Despicable Me 2 was not great, and neither was The Secret Life of Pets, really, and neither was...
Oh, was that Illumination? Yeah, that looked a little... Yeah. I don't know.
And I've never seen the Minions, I've never seen Lorax.
No, I've never seen Lorax, nor do I particularly... I almost saw The Grinch, but I didn't.
Yeah,
That was
well,
Illumination, right?
if it had, I've seen the Jim Carrey one.
Oh, I've seen that, but like, not like the Illumination. That's kind of why I wanted to see it, because I was curious, but...
Yeah, that one's better. I've seen the live action one at Universal Studios where they got like a load of really bad actors to play out the film. And that was really great.
Interesting. Well, I've only just beaten Bowser, so you've got a plenty good lead on me right now.
So they had like a theatre thing. You know how like they have like live action stuff like in Disneyland, they have like the Lion King performances and stuff.
I've heard, yeah, I've never seen them, but I know they exist.
Yeah, they had that one for like the Grinch, and they had like a load of really bad actors doing it.
Oh. I hope they were at least compensated.
I'm sure they were.
Well, compensated well, rather.
I don't want to use an amiibo. This game is really good, but the problem is a lot of the levels are very forgettable. Like you play them once, then you just completely forget about them. It's very like
That's kind of what I meant when I said this game was homogenized, because it just feels like everything's just the same. Like there's no memorable.
It's like McDonald's. Like you eat it and then you completely forget about it. It's very like fast food level design.
Well, that's what I mean. There was so much of this homogenization around like the Wii U, kind of late Wii era, where they were just re-releasing the same games but with like different levels.
I mean, that's kind of like what they're doing now with the Mario sports games. Like,
yeah. Where are you up to? How many levels into?
I'm on the black and white level.
I don't even remember that. Oh well, I might know it when I see it.
I think some of the games released in the Wii U era, like some of the 2D platformers, were pretty good. Like Yoshi's Woolly World was pretty good.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Though I think Crafted World is a bit better. But that's an unpopular opinion, apparently.
I haven't played either of them. I felt they were both good. I've heard they're both good.
Crafted World is very unique for what it is, I think. The level design, like every level has like a completely unique idea. And the levels are more like bigger than, like, a lot of them is like replayability, like you go into a level at like a different angle, and then you like get certain things, like you do hide and seek and stuff.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Oh, I need to get more coins. Stars, I mean, not coins. I'm a fake gamer.
0 out of 10.
That is a slight pet peeve I have when people call Sonic rings coins. They're not coins, they're rings. It's not the same.
And they could transport you to San Francisco for no reason.
Yeah, it is. I always found it. Sorry, I know this is a bit of a tangent, but I always found it weird how in like so many Sonic like adaptation, like film or animated adaptations, they make the rings like these really powerful, mystical things. Meanwhile, in the game, you just pick them up, like, and they're not like they don't make you like super powered or anything.
Yeah, you just lose them all from getting hit one time.
Yeah, they're just a shield. Like within like Sonic X, like he always like beats the whatever the villain of the episode is by like using a ring to like supercharge himself.
Oh no! How do I do this? I think I've got a casualty.
A casualty.
Yeah, casualty of using a non-gyro controller.
By black and white level, did you mean the one with the shadows?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, good. So, because I'm actually on that one. Okay, so I'm not as behind as I thought I was. I'm still behind, but maybe, or maybe I am.
This level has the best music though. It's like Mario Galaxy.
I don't know. I can't really hear, but Mario Galaxy does have a good soundtrack. Ain't no denying that.
Well, actually, I'm gonna deny it right now, just for the sake. Just joking.
Oh. Well, you wouldn't be wrong. Music is one of the most subjective things ever.
Or am I?
I'd say out of everything, I mean, there are obviously like.
This is so hard to do without fucking gyro.
Gyro, what are you trying to do?
Trying to touch these blocks, and I can't do it because I don't have gyro aiming, and it's...
Oh, I'm not doing any gyro stuff, I'm just jumping.
Well, you will be in a second, unless you have a...
Oh, I do. Oh, my controller has it, I believe.
Yeah, mine doesn't. So I'm fucked.
What kind of controller are you using?
Wii U one.
Oh, like the Wii U Pro controller.
Yeah. No! I fucking pressed the dump button again! Ah!
Which level are you in?
The one that you have to press all the damn buttons, the stupid Wii U gamepad one.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
I hate this level.
I don't like it when they make... Even in Mario... I know I keep praising Mario Odyssey, but that annoyed me in that game, how there's
Me
like
too.
so many...
I hate that shit.
Yeah, I don't like it when... I don't mind it when it's an option, but when it's the only way to do certain things, it's...
I know.
No.
I hate that. Especially when speed running.
Yeah, not good.
Also, when I press the damn button, it ground pounds me.
Oh, the ZR or whatever?
I'm pressing the R button.
I don't have enough stars to enter this level.
Shall we just skip it? Alright, you get more stars when you,
You said we were doing more. All levels, I mean.
Yeah, we are doing all levels, so...
Though I'm gonna have to go back, because I'm one...
Fuck! Well, I'm about to spend like 80 years in this level, but you have an advantage.
No, I mean, you had a big lead on me, because you got to World 2 way quicker than I
Yeah,
did.
but you have the, not... You know how you were saying earlier that would this be playing on an emulator be a problem, and this is the problem. I can't fucking ground pound. Don't
I was
worry.
mainly wondering, like, if it would run the same.
Well, it's running fine. That's not the problem. I'm gonna run out of time.
Oh, no.
Because every time I fucking jump, it ground pounds.
Alright, I'm gonna have to try and make more effort to get these stars, because I'm not up to par. It's been too long, man.
I know, I keep...
I take it we're not 100% setting the game, though.
I don't
or
know.
are we?
No, I don't think we are, no. It's just...
Like, that would... So, we're not going for all stars, then?
No.
Okay. I mean, I would
Otherwise,
be fine doing that. I would just have to go... I would just have to go back. But, I wouldn't mind stretching this out over several play sessions. But I'm also fine just doing it like this as well. Ah, crap.
Can I get up there?
What's coming out on the Wii U this year? Oh, not
Nothing.
Wii U, goddamn stupid. Nothing's coming out on the Wii U this year. I mean, on the Switch. Like, what big games? I mean, obviously there was Zelda, but like, what else is coming?
Pikmin, which is
Oh,
the
yeah,
most
that.
important of them all. And then that's about it.
Isn't that new Minecraft game supposedly like Pikmin?
I have no idea.
Like, apparently it plays similarly.
Again, I have no idea.
I only heard someone say that. I haven't actually played it.
Never even played Minecraft.
I've never played Pikmin.
Well, you should get Pikmin 4.
I mean, it doesn't look like a bad game. I don't know.
No!
I'm definitely ready for a new Donkey Kong.
Me too. I hope we get one.
And I want to do 3D Donkey Kong. I want them to do better than. I want them to, because even though I liked Donkey Kong 64, I don't think Nintendo was happy with it. So, if they want to take another shot at 3D Donkey Kong,
I'm trying!
okay, I'm doing the Switch level now.
Yeah, you're good a bit better than me, I think.
I had to go a level ahead. I'm going back to do it now.
Yo, I haven't done that level, so...
Oh, this is weird with the gyro. I don't like this. This is weird.
Yeah, well, I really don't like it, so...
I don't like it more than you don't like it.
Because I can't even get up there!
I mean, we can.
You know what? Fuck this! I got a better idea.
Are we skipping?
No. No skipping. I forgot to put the damn D-pad on. Can we pause for a second? Pause.
Oh, I get it, because this is the game with Cat Mario.
Can you pause the game?
Oh,
so
me! I thought you were telling yourself to pause, because you do that. You kind of say that. Okay, I've paused.
Okay, now unpause.
Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't know you were telling me to pause.
Okay, now I got up there.
Okay. Okay.
Holy shit, that was horrible. This is now you're ahead of me. Congratulations.
How do you...
Fuck!
I find it kind of, as a Sonic fan, I found it a little embarrassing.
That what?
Because Sega did that exclusivity deal with Nintendo for a while, and the games they released during that deal were Sonic Lost World and Sonic Boom.
I like Sonic Lost World.
It was alright, but it was a step down from Generations.
Yeah, kinda. But it was different.
It was different. I don't think people were enraged by it. I think some people appreciated that they tried something different. Some people just said, "Nah, I don't like this." But honestly,
They had like an update where it like addressed a lot of people's complaints with the game, like how the lives didn't do anything.
No, a lot of the complaints of that game were pretty. They did fix some problems. They did fix some pretty big issues, but a lot of the problems of that game were more fundamental. It was alright, but I don't think it holds up.
What problems do you have with the game? The problems I have was like, whenever you the ice, it kept fucking like running up the ice.
The ice was annoying. I don't like that your momentum gets completely killed as soon as you jump. That was really annoying. I don't know. I feel like they couldn't decide if they wanted to make a Sonic game or a Mario game sometimes.
Can't believe you already beat that level. I haven't even beaten the level. Well, done with that shit. That was the worst thing ever. This fucking microphone will not stop fucking... It keeps rolling over.
What do you mean?
It keeps going backwards, like rolling over. It's hard to explain, but it's fucking annoying. This was actually the first level ever shown for the game.
Which one?
World 2-4.
Oh. I don't know that. I mean, I remember when they announced this game. I just don't remember the level, I guess. Oh, they're called Galoombas.
Yeah, they're not Goombas. They're Galoombas.
Weren't they just Goombas in the Super Mario 3D World? Like, they looked the same, but weren't they just
No,
considered...
in Mario World they didn't have Goombas. They had Galoombas.
That's what I'm saying, though, but did they just call them Goombas?
I think so, I don't know.
Like, I think as though like they were just a stylistic change, and then later they retconned it, so they're just different things. I don't know. I might be writing fan fiction in my head right now. I might be completely imagining all of that.
Wario and Luigi go to prison.
When did that happen? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
That's a fan fiction. It's not great.
I feel like that's not very far fetched from what they would. I mean, no, they're like kind of villains. They would probably do something stupid and wind up in prison. They're stupid like that.
Okay,
Oh,
I died.
Nah, well, they may as well be, considering they only ever show up in the sports games. Wouldn't make a difference to Miyamoto. Why don't they put Wario and Luigi in the mainline games? People would like that.
I mean, Wario is, but Waluigi's more like a fan-made character.
I mean, he's an official character. I don't know.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I mean, he is though. He's like in the sports games.
Yeah, but there's spin-offs. It's like you don't.
Yeah,
the
but
canon
still-
doesn't really. I doubt the canon thinks that Mario and Bowser go-karting with each other.
I mean, I don't think it's. I don't think their canon really matters too much in Mario. I don't know. I think people would like it if they put Waluigi in like an actual like Mario game. They also haven't put Wario in like a Mario. Wario has only been in one Mario game, right? Oh no, two if you count DS.
Yeah, Waluigi's in that as well, though. But you have to like do a very secret thing.
Mario 64 DS?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
You have to like jump around the hoop like 100,000 times. So you get Waluigi.
Yeah, you have to do 100 crouch jumps to unlock the Golden Warthog.
And then you find if you go around L is real 400,000 times, you unlock Waluigi.
Yeah, that's true. My dad works at Nintendo and he told me that.
Somebody was like, oh, the L is real is based on the release date for Paper Mario for N64 in America.
Does it actually say L is real? Because I swear it doesn't look legible.
It doesn't say anything, it just says blah, 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 blah. People think it says
Yeah,
L
that's
is
what
real.
I thought. Like, everyone says it like it says L is real, but it doesn't look legible enough to... Texture's not high-res enough for that.
2401, which is the 2nd of April 2001, which was the release date of Paper Mario in America.
I've only played Super Paper Mario.
They predicted the release date 5 years before it came out.
I played Paper Mario on an emulator when I was younger. But I was like a teenager.
It's a good game. Not as good as this game, but still a good game.
I want to get the actual Nintendo 64 cartridge for it.
Well, it's fucking expensive.
Probably. Well, have they re-released it anywhere?
What do you mean?
Like on on the Wii U or Switch or anything?
It's on the Switch, yeah.
Oh yeah, I can just get it on that. I mean,
Yeah,
having
you
the
have to
original
get the
cartridge-
online membership.
Yeah. I've used it for Pokemon.
And you don't really own it, you rent it.
Yeah, that's dumb. It's annoying because it was free for so long. Like, it's stupid that it was free for ages and then it just wasn't. Like, I just don't know.
What do you mean?
The
Oh,
Switch
the online. Yeah.
So
Well, the
you can't
games weren't free, but the online.
Can you?
was.
So wait, I've never actually done it. So when you play the games from the Switch Online, is there no way to just buy them?
No.
So you can only have access to them while you have the
Yeah.
membership, and if you lose your membership, you lose the games.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Unless you mod your Switch.
People shouldn't have to mod their Switch to do these basic things.
Yeah, they should like charge like $1 if you want to buy it, and then you get it forever. You know.
Yeah, like I should make it like Game Pass or something, where like you can still buy the games individually if you want, but you have access to them definitely for free as long as you have the membership.
Or until Nintendo shut down the servers.
Oh, I hate that. I'm still upset about that. That just like a whole huge library of games just can't be played. It can't be commercially accessed. Like you can't get Wind Waker commercially anymore. Like you can't buy. The only way you can't buy Wind Waker anywhere where Nintendo would get money for it.
Oh well. They don't want money, just download the ROM.
This is what I'm saying though, like, because you were saying like, oh, if they had the PlayStation, they would be super rich, but it's like, it already feels like they're passing up free money every day. Like,
Well, they're saving their money. They're saving it so like the hype is bigger. So like when they release something, like if they did a port for Wind Waker on Switch, the hype would be bigger because they waited so long to do it.
yeah, I hate that though. Like, I hate the idea of building up hype to get
Yeah,
to
that's
play
their
games.
that's their mentality.
It's just so stupid though. I'm fundamentally against.
Like they could release every single N64 game right now, but they want to wait and make people subscribe for as long as possible.
I don't know what I just did. Somehow I
And if
re-entered
they
the
did if they gave you the option to download all the games, buy the games, probably nobody would buy it online. So, and considering how much it costs to get online,
Yeah, no. I'm not impressed with Nintendo's it's not even that they're bad at keeping a backlog of their games accessible, but they're actively working in the opposite direction, and it's so frustrating.
because their marketing ideas are very flawed.
But like, if you think about Pokemon alone, like the amount of people that emulate like Pokemon Fire Red or
Yeah, but
like,
then
they're
also the amount of people that spend £200 on a DS cartridge.
yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like, all that money and all that the hours of time people are still spending playing these super old games is money that Nintendo could have for themselves.
Yeah, that one I don't understand. Why don't they just release like a DS? Why don't they just release Pokemon Black on like the Switch? I mean,
Why
DS
don't
games wouldn't even be hard to emulate, so just release
should-
that.
Yeah, they should re-release all of them, all the Game Boy ones, all the Game Boy Advance ones, all the DS ones, like, because people are still playing all these games even now. Like, it's not like people have forgotten about them.
But do you think if they released Pokemon Black 2 on like the Switch, people wouldn't spend £200 on a cartridge still? Because I mean,
Collectors might, but people who just want to play the game and actually like sort of own it might get it. I don't know. It just feels like Nintendo are just passing up free money a lot of the time.
yeah, what they should do is make re-release the Mario movie they bought a long time ago. They never released Super Hornio
anime
Brothers. No, Super Hornio Brothers.
I don't think that's real.
It is. There was a company that made a film called Super Hornio Brothers.
Oh, well, it's
Nintendo
probably-
bought
probably not-
it just
probably
so they
not
could
an
never release it.
What, Nintendo bought the license to it so that...
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. That's kind of funny.
That's how they would make their money, releasing it again.
No, but there's Game Boy. It's like so many of these games are like easy to port because a lot of the framework to get them running on Switch is already there. Like
Yeah.
they could easily get a bunch of Game Boy Advance games running on Switch. Surely.
I mean, they already do.
Exactly, but like there's no there's like I don't know. It just there is such an obvious and huge demand for those games. Like it
Yeah,
just
trust
seems
me.
it's-
Next October they'll have Pokemon on the Switch, I think.
and
They'll
then-
wait a year. They'll wait a year until the year online thing came about, so people buy the expansion again, and then they'll put Pokemon Emerald on GBA
No, they're not,
Online.
it won't even be Emerald. They'll release like Red, Blue, and Yellow and be like, "No, yeah, look.
Yeah,
it's
but that's just
yeah."
for the basic online, so that doesn't really matter.
What do you mean?
I mean, the basic online, everybody already has that. The expansion
Blue-
pack is where they make the money.
No, Red, Blue, and Yellow aren't on Switch.
Yeah, but they're on Game Boy, and they could just release them anytime. But they'll probably release them at the same time they release Emerald. I mean, that's
hope
the
so.
logic. I mean, do you think they'll release just Red, Blue, and Yellow? I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's what they did on the 3DS. At
Yeah, but
first.
also the renewing thing is in September, so
Renewing thing?
you know how like every year they started charging people for online in September, so every 12 months you have to pay for another year. So they want to
Oh.
entice people to renew for another year by adding new stuff, which is why in October last year they announced all the Game Boy stuff, so people would buy it for another year. So every
you up-
year they announce new stuff to entice people.
Where are you up to now, Donnelly?
Just going to World 3.
Oh, me too.
So we're literally at the same place, but I spent like 400 years doing you know what.
Snowball Park. Yeah, I really.
I
want
love
to-
this level. This music is the best music ever.
Yes, the music. This level does have really nice music.
And it's based on the 3D Land music, but it's like in HD.
I liked 3D Land. Even if,
I thought it was a bit generic, but it was cool for a handheld
well, I mean, I
game.
thought this one was generic too.
Yeah, but this game was a lot worse because I mean, it was more ambitious, I would say. This game is more ambitious than 3D World.
And stuff. I mean, I think they're both ambitious and stuff. This just feels like a bigger version of 3D World.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
They both feel pretty generic. Though.
Well, I thought 3D World didn't have many levels, and I thought the levels were way too easy, and also they were very short.
It was a very easy game. I will definitely say that.
And the levels are really short, like, they only lasted like 2 minutes long. The levels in this game are a bit longer than that, and there's also more levels per world. We're in 3D Land, there was only like 4 or 5 levels per world.
Oh, well, I mean, okay, this game is definitely bigger, but it's
Yeah.
like it's still kind of definitely more of just an enhanced version of 3D Land, like an entire new concept for a game.
I used to say that New Super Mario Bros. 2 was better because it had more levels.
I
I don't know if I think of that now, but you know. Both games
mean,
are
if-
good.
I mean, it depends if the levels are better, I guess.
The levels are pretty good in New Super Mario Bros. 2, I thought. And you had Raccoon Mario. And you had the insanely difficult DLC levels.
I don't know if I played those.
They're fucking hard. They're really hard. Ah! I don't know if we should 100% this or not. Maybe when we've beaten it, we'll go back and... Because we're getting...
Should we say get to the... Well, we're both in World 3 now, right?
Exactly.
So, should we say let's get to the end of World 3 for this session? Like, that
We've
should
only
be
been
the
playing
end
for
of-
like 40 minutes.
Have we? Well, I thought we were...
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but... Well, okay, let's say World 4 then.
We haven't really been playing for that long.
Well, we said about an hour or something.
I said like
That would-
2 hours, because that's how much I
You
usually
said
do
an
it.
hour or you said 1 to 2 hours.
Yeah. I usually do 2 hours.
Okay, let's do 2 hours then, sure.
It's not really worth streaming if you don't do it for like that long, I say.
Yeah, most of my streams are only about an hour.
I try and do at least 2 hours, but sometimes go to 3. Oh, this is a spooky level.
Depends how much depends how much. For my own channel, how long I stream literally just depends how much fun I'm having streaming.
Well, I'm having more fun when people talk, and since I have someone to
Yeah.
talk to, I'm more energized.
That's the thing about Twitch. It's like I'm definitely believe that you shouldn't worry too much about views because it can be maddening. But it's also like if literally on Twitch, like the difference between whether it's fun or not can literally be whether there's like one person in chat.
Exactly.
If there's one person in chat, then streaming is fun. But if there's like
It's basically a waiting game to see if somebody shows up.
yeah. I know it's funny because the average viewership across all of Twitch is literally like 2 viewers or something. Like I mean, sure, there's some big streamers, but like counting every single stream on Twitch, the average viewership is only 2. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people don't.
Well, nobody's commented yet.
A lot of people just don't want to watch random people. They prefer to watch like people they know. Or,
I
like,
know,
just
and
happen
it's
to be-
bullshit, because people should watch me, because I'm more popular than everybody else on the planet, or something.
I guess it's just familiarity in a lot of cases. Like, because a lot of the time people are. It's not necessarily Let's Plays that people enjoy, it's the person doing the Let's Play that they enjoy. Which means that, like, someone else doing a Let's Play might not be interesting to them unless they're
Who
interested.
doesn't want to watch me? Let's play.
It's like, for example, it's like if Rando Steve played new big horror game versus if like Markiplier played it or something.
I love Rando Steve. He's
Yeah,
so
he's my
cool.
favorite streamer. He's cool. He's my favorite streamer. He deserves more views. Yeah, so I'm gonna just for the sake of hearing what you have to say. Everyone's always complaining about the Mario movie not having Toadsworth. What are your 2 cents on that?
I don't really care.
I kind of thought that's what you'd say, to be honest. Just curious to see what you'd say. I kind of figured you
I
wouldn't
thought
care.
Diddy Kong was cool. They had Dixie Kong in the film and stuff.
I mean,
They
I
had
think they should have put Toadsworth in because they had a character that was basically him, but I don't really...
They didn't have Captain Toad in it.
Yeah, but they didn't have a Oh, I guess that Toad that is like with them in the movie could have been Captain
That's
Toad.
just Toad. That's just normal Toad.
That could have been Captain Toad.
Yeah,
though.
but that's like Toad as you play as, not Captain Toad. It could be Captain Toad, but it's not Captain Toad. Because Captain Toad has a backpack.
I'm stupid. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, here we go. I didn't
I
play...
love these levels.
Apparently he well, I don't know. Apparently it was entirely Illumination's idea.
I did a Let's Play on this game. An entire Let's Play. But I didn't do the DLC.
Of Captain Toad.
Yeah.
If it's just a whole game of this, I could imagine it's pretty fun.
It is. They released DLC for it like years and years after the game came out on like the Switch.
Random question. Do you like Splatoon?
Yeah.
I can never get into it. I didn't hate it, I just could never get invested.
It's a very online focused game. You have to be
I'm
in
just
the
not,
in
I'm
the
just not
community.
into like competitive games. I think Smash
Yeah.
Bros is the most competitive game I play. Even that's.
I don't really like that game for competitiveness. I
No, well,
mostly
well,
like that game for.
Well,
Just
by
passing.
competitive, I mean more like, god damn it, I need to start paying attention. Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
I
sorry.
get what you
By
mean.
competitive, I mean more like it's a game where you compete, not as in like an esports kind of competitive sense. Like a multiplayer, like competitive, a game where you fight against people. Because I don't really, most games I play are just single player games, and even MMOs I spend more time doing the single player stuff.
I won't lie, I'm about as stuck as you are in this level.
That makes me feel a little bit better, to be honest. As I'm putting on a pitiful display. How do I get the red thing open? Oh my god, what is this level?
What is this?
Ah, Game Grumps.
Oh, is that Game Grumps? I thought that was Star Fox Temperatures.
Oh no, it was a really old Game Grumps clip for like freaking out over a Sonic 06 glitch.
Ah, no, when in the Star Fox Temperatures video, it's from Befom Dad. That's one of my favorite moments.
I feel sorry. Whenever I hear "what is this," that's just what I think of. I don't really watch.
How the? No, I didn't really watch them either. I used to, like, for 1 second of my entire life. I don't really watch Let's Plays anymore, other than like a few of them.
Nah, a lot of people don't watch Let's Plays. Most gaming channels are streamers. Well, I mean, there's still some Let's Players, but even they are more variety streamers now.
Well, I
Big ones.
prefer Let's Plays to streams, other than if I can watching streams when I'm like just sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah,
That's nice.
I never really watch streams. I prefer, even when it comes to like, when it comes to streamers, I usually just watch like clips of them. I very rarely watch the actual streams.
The Let's Plays are better because they're like more concise and they have like information and stuff that you don't really get in streams. Like streams are mostly just like casual, where Let's Plays like it depends on the Let's Play because some can be just like nothing happens, but then others are like massively informational, like crazy videos and stuff.
Depends who's doing it, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, I'm
And also, like, you can give your flavor to the game, like, give your kind of, like, passion to the game and show you what you like about the game.
yeah. I feel like that guy who played Cuphead that one time. That's what I feel like right now. You know,
Oh.
the game journalist who couldn't get past the
Yeah, yeah,
tutorial.
yeah.
That's what I feel like right now. I feel like I'm him. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Don't worry, you'll get it eventually.
I think I've got it now. I thought I did, but now I'm not so sure. Oh no, I do. I
Not
got
an
it.
alter scroller. I hate these levels.
Oh, and I ran out of time. God damn it. It's fine. I know what to do now. I remember. Well, I don't remember. I just relearned. There's no way.
I beat Cuphead, but I cannot do the DLC at all. Like, I find it
I
impossible.
haven't even played it. I think it's cool they made it, but I'm just... My taste for difficult, super difficult, challenging games is like dying. I mean, they're fun. I like them, but I don't really have the energy for them anymore.
It took me a long time to beat Cuphead, but I did do it, so...
I'm more into like games. The challenge I prefer in games now is more the collective fun kind of thing, where it's all about just getting a bunch of items.
Where the hell am I? I don't really like collecting things, unless it's like a challenge in itself. Like if it's like a platform to get the collecting.
Well,
Kind of
that's
like
kind of
this.
what I mean, like Mario 64 or Banjo Kazooie.
Yeah.
Or something. Like I like that kind of game, where the objective is to.
Have you played
100%.
any of the Mario 64 ROM hacks? Like,
I have not. I've seen many videos of them though.
there's like Mario 64 Lost Impact and Kaiser Mario 64, which is terrible. But
I saw
the
saw the
Star
creepypasta.
Road is pretty good.
I saw the creepypasta one.
Well, one's that?
There's one where someone made a. I forget what it's called, but it's like.
Mario.exe.
No, it's not. No, it's like it's actually kind of interesting. Well, it's not like creative, but it's actually kind of well done. The actual ROM hack, like it's guy starts up the game and like goes to Bob-on Battlefield, and then something strange keeps happening, and then the game resets. But every time the game resets, things are slightly different, and it just gets creepier and creepier, and then it becomes demonic.
Yeah, some guy managed to code the N64 to like double the frame rate of the N64 for Mario 64. Like, he redid the entire source code for the game and
Wait,
made it like
so it
way...
actually goes 60 FPS on an actual Nintendo 64?
Yeah.
Or, like on an actual hardware?
Yeah. Like, he redid the entire source code so it ran better. I don't think it goes to exactly 60 FPS, but it runs a lot better.
Where was this guy when the Nintendo 64 was made?
Yeah, they should have hired him back in like 1995.
Though I guess people didn't know how important frame rate was back then.
Well, I
back
mean,
then.
apparently, according to Nintendo, Mario 64 only uses like 50% of the N64's potential.
Yeah.
Where like Ocarina of Time uses like 80-90% of its true power.
And Ura Zelda uses 0 because it never got made.
I mean, it did kind of get made.
Well, not finished.
Yeah, it's Master Quest.
No, I mean
Golf.
the one that was like actually going to be like a whole other game.
Well, I mean, a lot of sources say that Master Quest was basically what that was going to be. That was
No,
like
there's like a bunch of beta footage you can find of like new dungeons and stuff, and that was just never.
yeah, but that was like from the beta for Ocarina of Time itself, not for
No,
Zelda.
from the Ura Zelda if you look it up. I
Maybe.
swear it's on.
I played the Space World demo, and that was pretty cool because it was like an entirely different Deku Tree dungeon. and it's
Space
like-
Foot. That's not the thing with like Link and Ganon, is it? No, that was the GameCube. No, I was gonna say that wasn't.
So there was like somebody made it. There was like a massive dump where like they found a load of content for Zelda from like mid 1997, and they
Okay.
put it all together and they made it into like a demo that was similar to like the trade show demo they had in 1997 for
Oh, okay.
Space World, and they had like a completely new dungeon for Great Deku Tree and like a very kind of different dungeon for the Dongo's Cavern. But with it, it had like a completely different Hyrule field and a completely different Lake Hylia. It was actually insane, like how much shit they found.
I'll look it up.
It's a cool ROM.
I'll see if I can watch. I'll look at some videos of it. It sounds interesting.
I don't know what you're talking about the new dungeons for Zelda, but
I swear there was like, it was actually gonna be like an actual add-on, like expansion to Ocarina with like.
I mean it was, but like all they were really planning to do was just like change some of the overworlds and like add new dungeons.
That's what I'm saying though.
Yeah, but like Master Quest is new dungeons.
No, Master Quest is just remixed existing.
Yeah, but that's
dungeons.
what they were planning to do. They were planning to just change the dungeons and like make them look new, but they were having.
I'll see if I can find the stuff I'm talking about. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Maybe I'm thinking of a different thing.
That's why they wanted to make Majora's Mask, because they thought it was very boring. Because it was just going to be just some minor changes to the dungeons.
I like Majora's Mask.
Yeah, I do
No,
too.
it sounds like the development on it must have been hell.
Oh yeah, but that's why it's so good.
Yeah. Sometimes crunch can be bad for the games industry, though. A lot of big budget
Yeah.
games end up being bad because
It's not good anymore, but like for the time,
I don't even
having
I mean,
nightmares that go into the game, it worked out alright. Is what I'm trying to say.
It was pure passion and willpower that made that game come out as good as it did.
Yeah.
Like, it is definitely not like.
There is definitely such thing as too much time worked on a game, I think. It's good to have time and delay a game, but spending like forever on it, development hell is not the best thing.
Well, if
Mighty
it's
Number
development-
9.
If it's development hell, that's different because that's usually because like changing directors and changing visions and stuff. But if it's like being worked on with a consistent vision through the whole thing, then it doesn't matter as long as the game comes out good in the end. think
I
what's
don't
most
think
important-
Tears of the Kingdom should have had as much time as it did. I felt like it went on too long, and they kind of went too wild with it, and they should have toned it down a bit.
How so? I've never played
I mean, there's too much content in the game. There's too many damn shrines. There's too many Korok seeds, and there's like 3 different overworlds to it.
Is that? I mean, I guess even that's kind of. Some people like to have a lot of content in those kind of games. So.
Yeah, but for a sequel to Breath of the Wild, I don't think it needed to take 6 years to come out.
Well, as long as they were happy. I'd rather that they.
Yeah, well,
I
I'm
mean,
not
yeah.
happy.
Well, it's out now, so what's there to be unhappy about?
No new Zelda game that's like Skyward Sword. The dungeons aren't very good, and I don't think the dungeons are very good. And also, no new 2D Zelda.
No new 2Ds. Yeah, hope nice if we got a new one.
They just keep focusing on this one big game instead of like spreading it out into other smaller projects.
Well, I think because Zelda is an open world game, it makes sense that they would try to pack a bunch of content into it, because open world games kind of have to be that way by nature.
Yeah, but I just wish they would make other games as well, instead of just making one.
I'm sure that, yeah, no, I agree, but I guess I'm sure we'll get another more...
Like, I wouldn't mind it if they had like 3 different types of Zelda games coming out at the same time, like an open world Zelda, and then like a traditional Twilight Princess-y kind of Zelda, and then a 2D Zelda as well. So like 3 different Zelda games coming out.
I guess if they could get good devs working on them.
Well, I mean, all the devs that are working on Tears of the Kingdom are pretty much all new now. Like, they're all like fresh blood.
As long as, I don't know. I've a lot of games a lot of series I've have ended up having bad games in them because they were rushed. Like, I mean, even in Nintendo, like all the Pokemon games are coming out more broken with every.
Well, those games definitely do need more time to be worked on.
Yeah. I guess it depends on the reason why the game was delayed.
Well, I think the reason is because they just had so much content they wanted to add, but they didn't think about how necessary the content is that they needed to add to it was.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the game needed 8 billion Korok seeds. I'm sorry, I just...
Well, they didn't specifically say they didn't want you to have...
Yeah, but like the idea is they spent time putting them all together when they could just add like 300 and just have you get all of them.
Yes. How many are there?
Probably like a lot. I don't know how many there are, but they're probably like the same amount as Breath of the Wild, like 900. Which is...
I mean, I've never played Tears of the King. I haven't played it yet, so I can't really vouch too much. But, speaking more in a broader sense rather than specifically about Tears of the Kingdom, I've generally found that a lot of games that I was really looking forward to have been ruined by like being rushed and delayed, or the devs being crunched, or development hell happening. So,
well, I also have a problem with them announcing it way too early. That's another problem I have. I mean, they announced it in 2019, and now it's been 4 years, and they finally...
yeah.
I wish they wouldn't announced it so freaking early. Like, if they announced it, like, last year. Like, Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4 is a lot easier to handle because it was only announced last year and now it's finally coming out. And it feels like...
Maybe something happened where they probably planned to release it sooner than they actually ended up releasing it.
I don't know.
If I had to guess, because usually when they announce a game too early, that's what happened. There's been Last Guardian, what happened. That game got announced like forever ago and it didn't come out until like PS4 era.
I just wish stuff didn't get... That's a big problem with games and shit and like TV shows nowadays. It's like they announced them like way too early. And it's just like really premature.
Like Elder Scrolls, they announced new Elder Scrolls like a billion years ago. We still haven't had so much as anything. They've openly said they're not even working on it yet.
Exactly. What was the point of announcing it if you're not even going to do anything with it?
That said, I would never look to Bethesda as a shining example of good company practice and game quality at the best of times. Because even their best games are janky and broken. They're just good. They're usually good by accident, truthfully.
There's a damn fly in this drink. I'm gonna drink that.
I wouldn't be surprised if people were disappointed by the next Elder Scrolls, because Bethesda games get worse with every
Starfield is next.
Starfield looks so boring. It just looks so boring.
I don't really have an opinion on it.
Well,
I mean, it just looks like another open world game.
Well, that's what I mean. It just looks like nothing. It just looks like an open world, but like a really boring, uninteresting one. I mean, that's my impression. Like,
they said there's going to be like 1,000 planets, which sounds like stupid.
Well, it reminds me of another game set in space that they said was going to have 1 billion planets. That
Yeah,
ended
Breath of the
up being
Wild. Oh.
I was talking about what's it called?
School.
That indie game.
No Man's Sky.
Yeah, that's it. Though apparently that got better.
It did get
People-
better, but it still has the problem of too much, and not really any like
What?
It's not really a focus.
I think the main problem is that the game, people were so disappointed by the original release that a lot of people just kind of, from what I hear, even though it is more like what they promised now, I think a lot of people were kind of already moved on. Like people kind of didn't really want to give it another chance, I guess, because they were already disappointed. I mean, that's why you don't release games that aren't finished.
Yeah, but that game took forever to come out. They just went too ambitious with it. They overhyped it and they made it something that it wasn't really meant to be. It should have been like an early access game and not like a big Sony game that they were like touting as like a big release.
If they had clearly labeled it as early access when they first released it, people would have been a lot less upset, I guess.
Exactly. They were like touting it as this like big next-gen PS4 game that's $60 and it's like the big AAA game. When really it was just like this small like indie game.
Yeah. It was wide as an ocean, deep as a puddle. That kind of thing. It's generally how a lot of open world games are.
Yeah, I'm getting
well,
fed up
getting
with
better,
open
like
world.
Elden Ring and Breath of the Wild, and I know you aren't big on them, but I think they both made big
I
strides
actually
in the
do
open world.
like Elden Ring in a certain way.
I think they're much better than, because they've gone out of their way to make the worlds kind of interesting. I mean, there's still room for improvement, but I think they're a lot better than some other than what open world games had started to become.
I think Ghost of Tsushima is one of my favorites.
I've heard that game's good. I tried it, I didn't really get into it, but I heard people like it. I'm not
I like the
huge on...
combat and like just going through like the Japanese rural land.
I'm not huge on open world games, truthfully, but I only usually play them if it's like a franchise I know. But I don't think I would go out of my way to play like an open world game if there wasn't some kind of, because it's not my favorite genre, really.
No, I like focused content, like just structure.
Well, I mean, bit of a random tangent, but I'd be more likely to try an IP that I don't know if it's a genre that I like. Like, I'm kind of interested in that Pizza Tower game. I hear that's really
I
good.
don't know what that is, but okay.
It's an indie game that's been in the works for a while that just came out, but everyone really likes. It's like a Wario Land inspired 2D platformer. Apparently it's pretty good.
I never really got into Wario Land games.
You can definitely see the inspiration. I'm still upset that 3D platformers aren't the norm.
Can we pause a second?
Oh yeah, I just finished a level, so that's fine.
I'm gonna have to turn the frame rate down. 'Cause... Now you can unpause.
Oh, I didn't get a single... I'm gonna do that again, because I don't want to get at least one star for this. Where are you up to, by the way?
I'm on the train.
Train. I did A-Train level, but I don't know if it's the one I've already done. Because there was A-Train level I did. Is there another one? Or
This is like the later one.
Oh, you're on the later one. Wait, what did you say?
Yeah, I'm on the later one. It's like the boss level for it. It's the World 4 boss level.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably about to die, so I might have to redo this.
You're still ahead. You can afford to lose a little time. No, I still don't think I'll be able to catch up.
You might if I fuck up massively.
Well, I got 1 star, like I said, so I'll just finish this level and move on.
Yeah, I
I'd be
died.
playing this better if I was... Do you find you play games better when you're not streaming them?
Yeah.
I definitely play games better when I'm not streaming.
Well, I'm really good at talking while playing games. I'm pretty good at like going on autopilot and just doing whatever.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. When I can do that too, but I don't play as well like when I'm on autopilot. So that's why I prefer to stream games. When I'm on my own channel, I prefer to stream games that I've already played. That way, I don't have to worry about concentrating too much.
Yeah, well, if it's like a puzzle, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be good at it. But if it's like this, I can do this. I could do this while talking. It's pretty easy.
Yeah. Wait, why am I going here?
Woo!
I need more stars. So there's Pikmin.
Can't you not
there's-
get to the boss without... because you don't have enough stars?
No, I'm literally not even up there yet. I'm still on like an earlier level. You're way ahead of me. I don't know where I fell so far behind.
I don't think there's any other games in Pikmin this year. I think that's it. I can't really remember.
From
Any.
Nintendo.
I mean, Metroid Prime 4 is eventually coming out. Don't know when though.
I never played any Metroid Prime games.
Yeah, what games are coming out on the Switch this year? I don't know. We got like the DLC and stuff for like Pokemon and Mario Kart.
Well, there's some DLC for Sonic Origins coming out,
Yep.
which will basically just bring the game up to the state it should have been when they first released it.
And also Mortal Kombat 1, which will probably just be cloud based.
Oh, I cannot play games on cloud. I just cannot. I've tried it, hated it. Even in the best possible scenario.
But yeah, they really haven't done much for the rest of this year. Like, I feel like the Switch is dead. Because they haven't got any games for like next year. Yeah, we're supposed to believe that the Switch 2 isn't coming out until like a while from now. I don't know when.
I wonder what it's gonna be. Do you think it'll just be a more powerful Switch, or do you think
They're gonna call it the Switch U.
Well, that would just guarantee failure. Because the thing is, Nintendo's kind of been living off like gimmicks for most of their consoles since the Wii. So like, whenever they tried to kind of not have a big game-changing gimmick like the Wii U, it didn't work out so well. So
I mean, the Wii U gamepad was a pretty big gimmick.
yeah, but it wasn't that exciting or interesting though.
No, that was the problem. That's the only reason it failed.
Like, I mean, like a real, like, exciting gimmick, because there's not really...
No, well, the
Any,
Switch doesn't
like-
have that either, but the thing
I
is...
think Switch has that. It's a games console that you can take on the go.
Yeah, but
I'd
that's
say-
not really like a feat. That's not really changing the game itself. That's more like just changing the way you...
Yeah, but I'd say
Neither.
that was a selling point, though.
It
Like,
is
I'd
a
say
selling
that-
point, but I wouldn't say
I'm-
it changes the way you play the game.
No, I agree, but I'm saying, like, in terms of, like, a gimmick, like... That's the kind of the big gimmick, because that's
Yeah.
how Nintendo have gotten away with having their hardware not be as...
But like with the Wii
up-to-par.
U, it completely changed how you played the game because like
Yeah.
it offered new gameplay features. Same with like the 3DS
I
and the Wii U game.
I
and the
mean,
Wii
I
U,
mean more in terms of just a selling gimmick rather than the effect of the actual gimmick.
Well, I would like something that like changes the way you play the game because like if I wanted to play like a game, it's just better graphics. I can get like the PS5. But I want to play like. I want to have different ways to play the game. You know.
No, that's what I'm saying though. Like, I wonder if next console's gonna be just a stronger Switch, or if they're actually gonna have an interesting gimmick.
Well, I hope it isn't just a stronger Switch. I hope it has something really cool, like a 3D screen.
I'm over 3D as a gimmick, to be honest.
I liked the 3D. I thought it was cool. How about 4D then?
Maybe.
Touch, like you feel the game. Scratch and sniff. You fucking smell it. Smell Mario in the shower.
I always wanted to smell Mario. Only just to know what he smells like, and to be honest, he probably smells pretty bad.
I don't really think there's any ideas that they can do that would like completely change the game. Like, they had the touch screen with the DS, and they had the Wii remote with the Wii remote that had motion controls, and then they had like the 3D and the 3DS, which made the game look a bit weird. But they didn't really use the 3D to actually change the game. They didn't use the 3D at all.
Well, honestly, I thought the 3D was cool, but I never used it because it gave me a headache.
Well, they didn't really do anything with it. Like, the games don't really rely on it at all.
No, I agree. 3D. It mostly. I think it may have gotten some initial hype, but I think it mostly just sold.
Well, I thought the idea of being able to watch movies in 3D without glasses was really cool, but then they never did anything with it. Like, I thought I'd be able to watch, like, Toy Story 3 on my 3DS, but now I can, because...
I didn't like Toy Story 3.
I thought it was a cool ending, at least. But all the films are exactly the same plot-wise, aren't they? Like...
Oh, I don't know, I like the first two Toy Stories, but the third one I just thought was okay. It had some emotional moments, but...
The second one's definitely the best one.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, yeah.
You know they only made it in like a year? They had like a year to make it?
Yeah, and it was gonna be a crappy direct-to-DVD sequel originally, and
yeah,
they had to intervene and say, no.
No, what happened was they originally had it as that, and then they encouraged Disney to make it a full-on movie because they thought it wouldn't be... They thought Pixar wasn't good enough to be direct-to-DVD, but then eventually they ended up doing Planes.
No, that is what happened. I never saw Planes. I haven't been watching Pixar films lately because I haven't heard...
Have you seen Luca?
No, I haven't.
That's like one of the best ones ever, in my
Last one I
opinion.
watched was Toy Story 4.
Yeah, that wasn't that great.
I thought it was okay. It wasn't amazing.
I thought it should have ended after 3. I thought that was a perfect ending.
Maybe, but there's money.
But yeah, after Bugs, Johnny came in and saw the film was awful and the writing was terrible, and they just did like a massive script rewrite, and then they like redid the whole like film. They only used like a tiny amount of assets, and then they changed everything else in like a year. Did you know that Bugs Life came out the day I was born in America?
I did not, but I went to see it when I was in America though.
Oh, cool.
Not the day it came out, I don't think, but that's when I saw it in cinema.
I think I saw Finding Nemo when it came out.
Yeah, I saw that.
I definitely saw The Incredibles, because I have it written down somewhere.
Actually, did Incredibles 2 come out after Toy Story 4? Because I did see
that was
Incredibles
before. 2. I saw that in the cinema, yeah.
I didn't like it that much.
Yeah, it was kind of... the thing is, like, it was... like, the wait was so big. It was so anticipated. What was going to be the next one? Like, it was very hard to top the original, you know.
I know some people say stuff like, "Oh, you guys, why do people care so much about cartoons?" Well, maybe because I went to university and study animation, and I care about cartoons. I hate it when I hate it when people say that. Like, why do people care so much about cartoons? It's like, because.
Why do people care so much about anything ever?
There's this idea that if something is family friendly, that means you're not allowed to enjoy it once you get past
Cartoons aren't even family friendly. I mean, have you not seen SpongeBob?
SpongeBob's funny though. That's the thing, I don't like it when people think that you're not allowed to... People say that about video games too, which you'd think it would apply less to video games if anything, but people are like...
People just... People don't think things are legitimate for arbitrary reasons. Like, working on YouTube is not a legitimate job. Because it's not what I align with. So I'm just not going to say it's a real thing. I love animation though. Animation is so cool, especially the. Have you seen Suzume, the new film that came out recently?
I haven't. The last film I went to see in the cinema was Mario. It's the first time I've been to the cinema in ages.
I love the 3D anime aesthetic. It's really cool. A lot of people don't like it. I like it a lot.
No, I never said it.
Have you seen Your Name? Kimi
uh,
Namaya wa.
I've barely been, for the past like 4 or 5, pretty much since COVID, since just before COVID, I've barely been going to the cinema. Like I went to see Sonic 1 before COVID, Sonic 2 later, and then
I've been quite a few times actually. There was one year where I had like a unlimited pass and I went to the cinema like 50 times.
Oh, I should get that.
It wasn't worth it because there was a lot of films that I didn't really like.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of films are a lot of like big budget films are bad because they have to play it safe to keep the investors happy.
Yeah, but there's like films that I can like watch at home and I can get the same experience. But then there's films like I really want to see in the cinema. And like most of the films I saw in like that year, I could have just watched at home and got the same experience.
Yeah, that's true. What is this?
And I also get free cards for my bank that lets me go to the cinema.
Where are you up to? I only just finished World 3.
I'm at World 4.
Where in World 4 is it?
Don't know.
Great. You don't know, then who else
You don't know that I don't know that you don't know that I know. Did you see my fish animation?
I didn't. I will look at it though.
The pond one. I thought you did. I thought I sent
Oh,
you
the
one.
pond one. Oh, I thought you meant the one you sent me like a couple days ago.
I don't remember sending you one a couple of days ago.
What did, oh no, that was your show reel. That's why. Okay.
Yeah, that.
No, I did see the fish thing. Yeah, you're right. I thought you meant the. I'm getting confused.
It's not exactly animation. It's more like tweening and stuff. I use like
Have you seen
Premiere and After Effects, but I did do sub animation.
Have you seen the animation I made for uni?
No, I don't remember.
On
Maybe.
YouTube.
Yeah.
It's called Uneven.
I will see that after this if I forget
Yeah,
to go to sleep.
I like it. It was a full frame-by-frame animation. 'Cause I'm not very good at drawing, but I have a pretty okay sense for how things move. So
Did you do like every single frame different, or did you do like any like moving of
I
like?
mean, I cut corners occasionally, but yeah, it was pretty much frame by frame for the most part.
Yeah, I
There
did
were
not do
some
that.
times when
I did like the sun. For the sun, I did frame by frame, but for the fish, I just used the Premiere and I like dragged it up and down.
It's absolutely fine. There's no shame in trying to cut corners in animation. Animation is a really tedious process,
I
even
know.
if you like, even people who love animation, love creating animations. Like, there's no shame in trying.
Well,
to
they
do
say for
shortcuts.
like in betweens, you should use like interpolation software or like Kakani, which is
But
good
doesn't
for
that
like.
usually look bad, like when people do like the AI?
Yeah, but that's for like when it. That's like after they've already done the interpolation in the actual animation studio. There's like software that is like made just for animation, and then there's like the AI upscale, which is like really uneven.
Oh, I see.
Because like what they do is they have some scenes that are like in 2x2s, so it's like 12 frames per second. Then they have
Oh,
other
yeah.
scenes that are like 424, and the animation AI stuff doesn't know how to deal with it, so it just goes.
I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did it on. I did 12 frames per second for my animation, or maybe I did 24. I forget. Pretty sure I did 12.
Well, there's like software called Kakani, which like makes in betweens of the frames and makes it so it looks smoother slightly. I really want to get better into drawing. I suck at it though.
No, me too. When I graduated uni, I was trying really hard to improve drawing, but the problem I had was that I don't really enjoy drawing. I like kind of animating, but my characters are always really simple. I don't like drawing. I like really simple. I like to draw really simple art styles.
The problem I have is my my pen is disappeared, and I don't know where the hell it is. And I want to get a new tablet, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd use it if I bought one, and I don't really want to invest in something I don't know if I'll use.
Yeah, because they can be pretty expensive.
Yeah, they're like
Especially if you
200 quid or something. for like
Especially
one
if
of a
you get-
screen.
Well, if you get one of the ones that doesn't have a screen, it's not.
Yeah, but the problem is I'm really bad at drawing and without looking at the screen. Which is why I use the Wii U gamepad. I drew the damn animation in my Wii U gamepad and
Some people have made some good animations with like the DS flipbook or like the Wii U and stuff though.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't bad, but the problem was like the background was like a weird pastel color.
Well,
So I had to like use stuff to get rid of that.
I mean, there's all kinds of different ways to animate. Some people literally animate in MS Paint and just do frame by frame and put it all in a video editing software.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Sounds like a pretty tedious way to do it, but honestly, if it works, it works. Honestly, anything you can get an onion skin on usually will work fine.
Onion.
Onion skin is the thing where you can like see like a transparent echo of like the last frame while you're drawing the next frame.
Oh yeah.
Like so you kind of know what the difference between the last frame and the frame you're doing is. If you
Well,
get
everybody seems to use Clip Studio Paint, which is apparently
I-
the best software.
I use that. I like it better than Photoshop, but it's a bit annoying that you can't.
Well, I'm just used to Photoshop, but Clip Studio Paint is a lot
you're
more.
If
it's
you're
a lot
used
smoother.
to Photoshop, yeah. Well, if you're used to Photoshop and you're comfortable with it, there's probably no reason to change.
Yeah, but the problem is Photoshop is very slow and buggy, and it's very like heavy on the CPU.
Yeah, that is true. Clip Studio runs a bit better.
It does.
What did you, I used a Toon Boom instead of Flash, well, it's called Animate now, but I didn't use Adobe Animate, I used Toon Boom.
I think I used Photoshop for the animation.
Oh yeah, you can do that. I've never done an animation in Photoshop, but I keep forgetting that's something you can do. Some people...
It took a lot of
now-
copy and pasting to get it done, but you know, it worked.
Yeah.
But then I used Premiere for a lot of it as well. Because it was you mostly did it for the backgrounds and like the frame by frame animation in Photoshop.
Well, I mean, I created the frames in Toon Boom, but I actually, like, put them into Premiere and then, like, edited and changed the timing and stuff. And added
Yeah.
the sound effects. I did most of the actual, like, video work in Premiere. Just the actual drawing I did it all in Toon Boom. It's been
Totally.
ages since then. I don't know. I had this idea that I had to get really good at drawing to keep animating, but I don't think it's true. I think I just need to find better ways to make my own style work, because I don't enjoy drawing, and if I don't enjoy it, I'm never gonna get better at it.
It's about the ideas and how.
Well, I feel like if you enjoy drawing, whether you're good at it or not doesn't matter. But if you're not enjoying it and you're not good at it, it's just kind of like, I don't know, it's better to... It's good to, like, find out what your strengths are. 'cause it's
Physical
good to
level.
it's ideally you want to do something you're good at, but also enjoy. Like,
Yeah, that's me with editing, because I'm good at it
Yeah.
and I enjoy it.
I like editing. I like
Unless
editing
my
more than
computer
animating.
fucking freezes and blows up every 5 seconds and I lose all my work.
I've lost progress to that before. It's very annoying when it happens.
An 8K, I tried to render an 8K video in it as like a 4-second video and it took like an hour. I just gave up.
I'm pretty sure I'm like a million levels behind you at this point. I'm just enjoying the game at this point. I've just surrendered. I mean, I'll keep going, but I don't think I'm gonna be catching up to you. I think I'm gonna just make more mistakes.
Depends if there's
and
another
start-
motion control level.
You can skip those levels if you want. The ones that are skippable. Oh my god, I suck! I hate video games! I hate Mario! Just kidding. I will say though, I would play Mario games more if they were on PC. I don't know, that's a really cliche thing that probably a ton of people roll their eyes at, but I'm only saying it how it is. Hello?
Super Mario.
Fucking get out.
No, I didn't. I just got sore throat now because I've been talking for so long, so I'm trying to...
Oh, we can call it soon if you
I mean,
want.
it's a bit early. I want to do a few more levels, then we can go.
Okay. Yeah, don't strain your throat, though. I used to hurt my throat a lot from streaming.
I'm having fun though. I love this game. Oh, it did the Mario World sound.
I feel like I'd be enjoying it more if I wasn't worrying about trying to do it quickly, though. I'm having fun, but I think I would be appreciating the craft of the game more if it weren't for that.
Have you used Go Animate?
No, but I know that it sucks.
It's funny, the animation.
I saw the Harry Partridge comedy of it,
Oh, haven't seen it.
where like he pretended.
Did you see the Jack Black music video they made recently?
Jack Black?
About video games?
Oh, Oni NG did animation
Yeah.
for that. Yeah, I did see that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And that was really good, even though it's pretty short, but no, it's cool.
I heard about it because I'm a big fan of Oni NG, so and I heard he said he'd done work for it. Yeah, no, it was a really good video. I don't think I would have heard about it if it weren't for him though, because I'm not a very cultured person.
No, I just
I
got it
can-
on my Twitter timeline. It was on my Twitter timeline because somebody retweeted it.
Yeah, it was a good video.
It's sad that they fucking ruined animation on YouTube by making it all about watch time.
Oh yeah, I mean even Let's Plays have started suffering the same fate lately because they've just changed the way the algorithm keeps changing. The problem is like I don't know. YouTube is the problem with YouTube, and I don't know if it's still as bad as it used to be, but I know the general problem is that YouTube is for a long time just been run by people who don't really understand it. Like this.
Well, they just
Google-
changed the CEO to someone who's even worse. So.
Well, it's because it
The
was bought by, obviously Google didn't make it, they just bought it because it was not Google originally, and because of that a lot of people ended up kind of working on it without really fully getting it, I guess.
Yeah, YouTube stopped being good in like 2013, I say.
Stopped being good when Spadin or YouTube poop stopped becoming good.
No, when they changed the layout and like added Google Plus, then it became shit. And then
They got rid of that, didn't they?
yeah, but then it was too late by then because then the adpocalypse happened and then all the ads got fucked. And then they made it so you couldn't even like make money unless you had like 1,000 subscribers. So.
I think I've maybe made about 20p off of YouTube.
I made like £1.
Oh, well, you got me then.
I don't know.
I never
actually.
claimed it though, because it's not enough to actually claim, but apparently that's how much my channels generate. Last I
I
checked.
don't think I made any money off AdSense because I didn't make any videos at that point. But
I don't really put ads on my videos. I think I tried it for like one video and didn't really.
no, I don't like ads. I hate ads.
Well, I mean, I think they could be good for like supporting stuff and keeping it free, but they're annoying.
I mean, I'm
to
fine
support.
ads on the side, but like pre-roll ads, having like an ad on the video in the video is annoying. And
I think Twitch has a bit of an ad problem to it, but the thing is, even with all
Twitch
these
ads are a fucking nightmare. I hate Twitch ads. They're so
Yeah.
fucking annoying.
I-
And the worst part is, it's like they force them on you whether you like them or not. Like even if you don't want ads on your videos, they still put them on. So what I do is I just put 3 minutes of ads at the beginning of the stream so nobody has to watch them.
Yeah, I'm not planning to ever make a career on Twitch, even if I get views.
I want to get like 100 followers at least. And then aim for 1,000. And then aim for partner. And then aim for God.
I just don't want to become like an online personality. I don't want that kind of. I don't think I'm mentally healthy enough for that.
I'm fine. I mean, it's to make money on YouTube, all you just need is a few loyal fans that will give you lots of money.
I just don't want to be like a personality. Rather, I know, although it's maybe a little bit over idealistic, but I'd prefer to just get attention from like making something and not have a particular identity attached to it. I don't know. Maybe I don't really know what I want. Truthfully, I'm acting like I know, but I don't really.
I just want a job doing what I like.
Well, that doesn't get anyone at the end of the day.
Yeah. I mean, I like video editing and I like streaming, so just get me a job doing this.
Well, I mean, I should try and get some editing jobs or something. Once my ducks are in the row.
What does that mean?
My life is in order, basically.
Yeah, my life's fucked too. I'm trying to look for editing jobs, but
Yeah.
they're all too high. They all like ask for too much. Or they're like in a different country. I haven't done this yet. Remember to go in all the pipes.
I'm just doing this Captain Toad level.
I haven't done that one yet.
Oh, haven't you? Oh, I kind of figured you probably.
I'm doing the mystery house.
Oh. Wasn't there a decompilation of Ocarina of Time as well? Because I know we were talking about the Mario 64.
There is. But I don't think it's that great right now. I mean, it's very early on.
I mean, they got it to run at 60 FPS though, right?
Yeah, but like the animations are so low, it looks really weird. Because Ocarina of Time ran at like 20 FPS, so the animations are like based on that. Where Mario 64 is 30, so it looks a lot better at 60. If you know what I mean.
They should port the Switch version, not the Switch version. They should port the 3DS version.
Exactly, that's what I want. That's what I'm waiting for. But they have no
Gyro.
graphics mods and stuff.
Because I thought the gyro made the first-person aiming way better in Ocarina.
I think there is gyro in the it's PC port, but there's no like 3DS graphics.
I mean, truthfully, I'm not a big fan of motion controls, but I think it actually improved that game. Gyro.
I wouldn't really
preferred it.
consider gyro motion. I mean, it is motion controls, but it's not like.
I prefer to press buttons, basically.
Yeah.
I like pressing buttons. Not just
I mean, it's not like moving around motion controls. It's more like just tilting.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, no.
Tilt controls is what you
I'm
call them.
old-fashioned. I like pressing buttons. I'm not into touch screens and motion and tracking and stuff.
I hate using a stick to aim though.
Yeah, I'd rather play a first-person game with a mouse and keyboard for sure.
I don't really like
I'm not-
using a mouse and keyboard.
That said, I don't really play that many first-person view games. But I prefer to play like Half-Life on PC, for example.
I find I prefer to sit down on a chair, like put my back to the seat instead of being crouched up on top of a desk,
Makes sense.
which is why gyro is so good. Because you can
I would
use
like to get
you
a-
could use the aiming for mouse, but have it on your controller, so you don't have to, so you can get both.
I don't know what I'm doing.
What the hell? Bro, what the hell?
Hmm? What?
I don't remember doing that level.
The one that I'm in?
Yeah.
No. I don't really remember it either from the original game, to be honest.
Did I even do that level? I'm so confused.
Maybe
Are you in World 3 or World 4?
I'm in World 4. I'm on the one after the icy one. Oh my god, it's Toad.
Where the hell is that level?
I don't know, I probably just, on a branching pathway, I probably just picked a different one. I'll tell you when I get out.
Are you sure you're in World 4? Can you pause the screen for a second?
Oh, World 5. Oh, I don't even know how I got to World 5.
You're ahead of me.
How am I ahead of you? I don't know, I'll look at the world map, because I don't remember taking any shortcuts or anything. I don't know how I'm in World 5. That doesn't make, because I definitely didn't. Yeah, I'm confused now. I'll look at the world map.
Yeah, make sure you've beaten all the levels in World 4 because that's what I've done.
No, I'm pretty sure I did. I did all the levels in World 3 before I don't
World
know when I went
4.
I don't know when I would have. I don't think I finished World 4 though. I'm confused now. I've just been going from level to level. And I barely been paying attention. I just kind of accepted that I'm behind at this point. So
You need to go back and do World 4.
yeah, no, I will go back and do it. I just need to. I don't even know. I don't know how to get out of this lab. Oh, okay.
Ow.
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 I hope this new capture card I'm getting is better than the one I already have now.
What kind did you order?
I ordered one on Amazon Warehouse.
What
It was
brand?
cheap. Ava Media, the same as now, but hopefully it's better.
Ava Media is the one I used before, the one I use now. I use Elgato
It's like
now.
called Live Gaming Extreme 2, and apparently it does like 4K pass-through. But I looked at the drivers, and the last driver was from like 2022, so hopefully it's...
It should be fine. I still don't even have a 4K television.
Oh, I do.
All my TVs and monitors are just 1080p. I don't have anything 4K. I care
It'll
more
be hard
about
to
like.
find a 1080p TV these days.
I mean, I generally care more about performance than like graphics quality. Like, I'd rather play a high frame rate with worse graphics.
Well, my TV does 120 FPS as well, so...
Alright. Now, I've heard some games actually run better at higher resolutions just because of the way they're optimized. That's something
What games are
I've heard.
they?
Just when you look at some benchmarks, some games randomly just run better at higher res and then they take a performance hit when you lower the
Weird.
res. Sounds insane, but I guess it's some back-end stuff that I don't understand. Anyway, I was gonna figure out how the hell
Thank you for the follow.
Oh, hello. Hi there. Yeah, I don't know how I got here, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, you should probably go back and do World 4.
Alright, how did I actually get here? Okay,
I don't know.
how am I... hopefully the live stream will reveal that, because I must have, like, found... I think I must have found, like, a warp and not really been paying attention.
Yeah.
Well, I'm back in World 4 now, so it's fine. Okay, yeah, I didn't... Okay, so I guess I found a warp in this level, because I definitely was in this level before, but apparently I haven't finished it. I've just been playing on autopilot, that's the problem. Oh no, no.
Ow.
I don't know how the hippity heck I lived this life that I've lived.
Ow. I'm not doing good with this.
Alright, you're still way ahead of me.
This race is gonna be... I don't know. But
You're
we're
gonna
not
win.
playing online today, so...
Playing online? What do you mean?
They asked if they wanted to play online with someone, so...
Oh, I can't see Twitch chat. I don't see Twitch chat, so if someone responds to something I say and I don't answer, I'm
Yeah, we'll
sorry.
play for like another 10 minutes, I guess. Because it's almost...
sure.
Well, I'm almost at World 5 now. But you got a head start on World 5.
Well, not really a head start, because I also pretty much didn't do anything in World 4, so I've got still got a lot to catch up on. And I'm getting murdered in this level now.
I think we will probably do the all 3 stars after we beat the game. Just so we can have something to do.
Yeah, I need to beat the game first. I kind of feel like they should give you Rosalina from the start. maybe it's a bit of a strange opinion, but I kind of think it would be nice to just have more characters to choose from.
I think it's a nicer unlock. I think it's good to have unlocks later on in the game. Like, if you get everything from the start, it doesn't really give you much motivation.
I mean, if it was a purely single-player game, I'd say that. But I'd say, given the kind of emphasis they put on co-op in this, I think it would be okay to have just a bit more variety.
Sad I don't have Luigi Bros in this version.
Yeah. They should have just had like a bunch of different characters and make them all control the same, with just slight handling difference.
I agree, but you know. At the same time... Where the hell am I? Ah! I guess I can't get there. What the finger
Alright, I finished the level the normal way now, and I still have no recollection. I think I must have just been playing in a fugue state or something. Because I don't remember at all how I found a warp. I just sorta did. Alright, now I can actually do World 4. Oh, this one's alright.
Remember to go in all the pipes, because there's like extra bosses and stuff.
Okay. I'm worried I'm gonna miss. I'm worried I hope I don't miss anything. I think I've been going in all the pipes so far.
I think you'll be fine.
We can do a tally at the end of all the levels if we need to, I guess. Okay.
Mama!
Would you rather they made a Luigi's Mansion movie or a Donkey Kong movie? Because everyone's talking about them possibly making those because of something they said in an interview or something.
I'd rather a Luigi's Mansion movie.
What do you think? I don't know.
It could be all about King Boo. The whole movie would be about King Boo.
I think I'm just more interested. I'd like to see more
This is the
Donkey
best
Kong.
music ever in a game.
I'm just a big Donkey Kong fan, so I'd kind of like to see the Donkey Kong movie.
I don't really like Seth Rogen's Donkey Kong. I think it's a bit crappy.
I don't. I have mixed feelings on his characterization. I don't know why they made him such a jerk in that movie. I kind of thought Donkey Kong was supposed to be a good guy. I kind of thought the whole point of the impression that I kind of get from Donkey Kong is that he's a good guy. He's just not that smart.
They should have got the guy from the TV show to play him. He should have been
He actually voiced him recently in like a fan-made pitch for like a Donkey Kong movie that someone made. And, like he actually did the voice of Donkey Kong in that. Like someone made like a really good like Disney quality looking animation of like a
Yeah, I think I need to watch that.
It's really good. Definitely look it up. It's called like Tip the Scales or something, but it's like it's really good. I think they got like a few actors from the Donkey Kong Country TV show. Because the thing is, even though that show was weird and creepy, like the actual singing was strangely good. Like the songs, the lyrics were maybe a bit strange, but the actual singing, especially the guy who played Donkey Kong, he could sing really well.
Yeah, I like it because of how weird it is and how it's kind of like so bad it's good kind of thing.
Yeah, no, there's definitely that aspect to it, but I also think like, okay, weird like setting and characters and strange creepy looking animation and stuff aside, like, oh my god, I suck at this. I genuinely think the guy who did the voice and the singing for Donkey Kong should have deserves like success and stuff, because he's got a really good singing voice. Like,
Yeah, he did like Lion King music
Did he?
on YouTube. You could watch him hear the Lion King
Oh,
music.
I thought you meant music for the actual Lion King.
No, he did like a rendition of the Circle of Life.
I bet he did pretty good because he's got good
Yeah.
voice.
I like all the weird like shitposty AMVs on YouTube for the Donkey Kong Country cartoon. Like there's a Bluster Kong AMV and then there's like a Funky Kong AMV.
That's fun.
Eddie,
I like that
Eddie the Mean Old Yeti.
I like that they gave King K. Rool like a pompous British accent. I feel like
Yeah.
that kind of suits him. As for Donkey Kong, I don't really know what kind of
My
voice Donkey
favorite
Kong-
character is Captain Scurvy.
I don't actually think I ever saw a full episode of it. I think I've only seen like clips and stuff. I saw Donkey's video on it, but I knew about it before then. I think maybe it's like...
You know, Ailstorm did like renditions of the music. Ailstorm is like a band and they did like Donkey Kong Country cover music for it.
Her?
It's really funny.
Wasn't there like a scene? There's the scene in the Mario movie. Actually, I don't know if I should talk about scenes in Mario movie. I don't know.
No, it's fine. It's been out for like a month now.
I guess. Well, it's not even that big of a spoiler anyway. But the scene when they like go to the Kong world, the Kong Kingdom. Okay, question. I've died a bunch. Are we allowed to use the golden power-ups if we die too much?
No, that's cheating.
Okay, just checking. Would have been better if I just picked it up and then didn't ask.
Yeah,
It
maybe.
would have been worse. I said that wrong. I said I fought to ask is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to pat myself in the back, but I'm making myself look like an idiot.
Well, I mean, I haven't used it, so
I'm not using it. Just the golden, like...
it doesn't make the game. It basically means like you skip the level, really, doesn't it? It's like you're not
Yeah.
actually adding any
Well,
challenge.
I just thought... I thought in the context of a race, maybe, since it could, like, help it. So if one of us gets really stuck, it could, like, help us catch up a bit, but I don't really mind that much, to be honest. I'm not super fussed. I'm already behind I'd still be behind even if I did skip this level, so makes no difference to me. I'm just here for
This game has really good music. I used to be like, oh, the music isn't that great in this game, but this game has really good music.
I think I always liked the music in this game.
No, I was kind of like iffy on it when it first came out. I thought it was a bit too jazzy, but now it's just really great.
I love jazz. I love the jazziness. I love the Mario Odyssey.
Well, I do
soundtrack.
now, but I was like very into Galaxy music. Galaxy is still my favorite soundtrack. But you know, this one is still really good.
I'd say Galaxy deserves that.
I love the piano in Galaxy. Captain Toad also has a really good soundtrack.
I think most Nintendo games got solid music. It's one of the reasons why there's so many good tracks in Smash Bros. Because it's just like a...
Not, I don't know.
Hmm?
I was gonna say something.
You can say it's just your opinion, it doesn't matter.
I was
Don't
gonna
worry,
give some random game. I can really
Oh,
think
you
of
were
it.
just gonna randomly say games got bad music.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Yeah, that one. Fuck that music in that game.
Does it actually have bad music, or are you just...
Kinda, yeah. I would say
I
so.
don't even...
It's just so annoying.
I don't know if I even played that one. That's the Switch one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I did play that one. I just
New
don't-
Leaf has amazing music, but New Horizons is like, eh.
Well, I don't remember enough to have an opinion, but... Oh my god, I suck.
How about we say like last level and then we stop?
I mean, we can stop now if you want.
No, I want to do one more level.
Okay.
You should finish your level as well.
I'll finish this level then.
This is like the jungle level. Oh my god, this game is a lot better than it used to be, I think, because of the movement.
No, absolutely. Well, I think this game was always pretty good. I think it's
No,
just...
they changed the controls so Mario moves faster now, and I feel like
I know
really...
about that, but I think I think that does help. But I think this game was always pretty good. I think it's just the fact that we were getting this in place of like a new exciting
Mario
3D
Galaxy
Mario.
3, yes.
Well, something that's not like a sequel, but rather like a whole new thing. I think is what people kind of wanted.
I hope the next game is Mario Universe. Wouldn't that be so cool?
Maybe.
I hope they go for like a less of a collectathon and more of a like a level-based thing next time. I mean, I'm fine having collectibles, but I don't think the entire thing should just be getting collectibles.
I mean, it's personal preference, I guess, but I understand that because they just did collectibles, so if they made a more linear one, I guess that'd be fine. I like collectibles, but I get why some people prefer a more linear experience.
I'm not saying it has to be linear, I'm saying it's like Mario 64 where they have levels. They have a level selection screen, but like they also have collectibles at the same time. You know?
They have that in Sunshine, don't they?
Yeah, exactly.
Not Sunshine, sorry, Odyssey though.
Yeah, but it's very limited. They don't really have that much. Most of the story is very. The objectives you get in the worlds are very small. There's only like 2 or 3 objectives per world.
But there's like a ton more like stars and stuff, or coins.
Yeah, but I don't really like doing those. I'd rather have the levels and like have the unique bosses and stuff.
I think they had pretty unique bosses in Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, but there's not that many, is what I'm saying.
I guess that's true. They do reuse the rabbits a lot, actually.
Yeah, and also you don't even need to do them. You could just go to the next world once you have enough moons. And I'd rather it be like, you do these certain amount of things, and then you get amount of moons, and then you can go to the next world.
Yeah, you seem to have very different tastes in Mario.
Yeah, true.
Mario Odyssey's like my favorite Mario.
I mean, I do like the game, I just think that I prefer the level-based way of doing it, where you get like a boss and you go through like a set of levels. You go through like a path, and then you fight a boss. Which they do have in Odyssey at the beginning of the level, but it's like a very small part of it. I wish there was just more of that instead of being focused entirely on getting stuff.
It's all down to taste at the end of the day. Some people prefer horses, some people like the open kind of exploring level.
Yeah, but I'm saying it doesn't need to be. They can have both at the same time. Oh, I thought you weren't meant to start another level because I'm about to finish this
one.
one.
I wasn't even thinking. I'll just quit it. I wasn't even thinking. I was just kind of automatically playing the game. I wasn't paying attention at all.
I keep dying on this one anyway, so maybe...
I guess I'll visit this mushroom now.
Yeah, good idea. Hopefully the audio was okay in the stream.
I guess we'll find out. Well, if this was okay in the test, it's probably okay now.
Yeah, hopefully it was okay. Yeah, fuck it up sometime. It really do be like that sometimes.
Surprised they never re-released Mario 64 DS, but like let you actually play with a control stick. 'Cause that was the biggest problem.
Isn't there like a mod you can do that for?
Oh, sure. But I mean like an official thing, because that
There's
was
like a mod that lets you play Zelda Phantom Hourglass with like a D-pad.
I think I'd be kind of interested in that.
Anyway, that's gonna do it for today. We'll continue the game next time. We'll beat the game probably. I don't know.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
If we're doing this as a video, like and subscribe if you want more, and please comment what your favorite level in 3D World is. Bye-bye.
Bye.